Good morning, friends, and welcome to our summer kitchen. Today's episode was broadcast live, but we had a lot of extra people on and there was a lot of conversation, so we're going to do a shortened version of this episode for posterity to put on our YouTube channel. So, hello everybody. My name's Chris. This is the Gristmill Gardens Heritage Site in Caramias, British Columbia, and today is our latest virtual field trip. Today we're in a new space. We are in our summer kitchen. Now, summer kitchens were really common structures 100 years ago when you would want to do your cooking in the summertime but not heat up your house. So you'd have a whole separate kitchen outside of your house to be able to heat up water to do your laundry, to do other kinds of chores, to do your cooking and baking. You would do that all out here. Now, our summer kitchen gets used a lot in the summertime. We use it for all sorts of demonstrations. Our volunteers come in here and dry herbs here. They do dyeing demonstration using plants to put color into fabric. They bake sometimes, and they even dip wax candles. We take local beeswax, melt it down on the stove, and dip wicks in and make dipped candles. Now, you'll see behind me all sorts of interesting things. I'm going to get out of the way so that we can talk about it all. The big and most important thing is the wood stove right there that has a fire burning in it right now on the far side, right over there. Got to feed it with wood every once in a while. Now, on top of the stove, right at the moment, I'm actually cooking some pancakes and some bacon and heating up my coffee. You'll see a lot of other cooking implements around, particularly on this side. There's lots of canning, some dried herbs over here, all sorts of things that we've done here over the last little bit in our summer kitchen. Now, speaking of bacon, I love bacon. There is no doubt that I adore bacon. Well, as it happens, a couple of years ago, we raised a few pigs on site, and we cured the pork belly ourselves and made our own bacon. Now, before I show you the cooking bacon, I'm going to show you down here. There it is right there. That is our homemade bacon. So, here it is on the stove. Cooking away, doing its thing, just beautifully. Meanwhile, I've got another pan ready to go, nice and hot. Perfect to put our pancakes into. So I'm just going to take a little bit of our fresh churned butter. We're going to put that into the pan. Get that nice and greased up so that, nothing usually sticks to a cast iron pan, a well-seasoned cast iron pan anyways, but still. And then we have our batter. Now, this particular batter that we're using today is made from flour from the grist mill itself. It's it's a great way to use it up. So I am just going to pour some of this batter into our pan. Nice, thick, wonderful batter. Okay. So these things are hard to do with two hands, Hard to film and cook and everything else, all with the hands, this hand, and this hand. All right, let's put this back in its spot. Okay, there we go. So our pancakes are going to cook. Our bacon is going to cook. And in a few minutes, we also need some eggs. I'm going to go grab an egg. I'll let you admire the beautiful background while I do that. Now, you might recognize this egg. This egg, one of its brothers or sisters was the Stunt Egg when we were talking about incubating eggs earlier this week. Earlier this week, we took some eggs that are in an incubator and candled them to see the movement inside as they are developing into baby chicks. Well, I had to grab an egg out of my refrigerator that we're not incubating, specifically so that I could break it open and show you the parts that are inside. And this happens to be one of its relatives. So we'll cook that up and make that breakfast in just a little bit. Now I can smell the bacon cooking, so I'm going to come back over and find a fork. Where is my fork? There it is. And we will flip our bacon. Oh, one of the things that happens when you cure your own bacon sometimes If you don't use the right kinds of sugar, you get bacon that burns really easily. Some sugars caramelize at a lower temperature, and what that means is they burn more easily too. And that's kind of what happened here. But that's okay. It's still going to be delicious. So our pancake's coming along, our bacon's coming along. I think while we're waiting, we'll have a nice cup of coffee. So let's pour some coffee in. Now, if you're a kid watching, coffee's for grown-ups. The last thing we need is for you to stay up late. But I'm going to enjoy it. All right. Now, the magic of television, the magic of YouTube videos, is that sometimes we do these things ahead of time to make it all a little bit faster. So as it happens, I've already cooked bacon. I've already made pancakes, and I've already fried my eggs. And as it happens, I happen to have them right here, ready to go. Some beautiful eggs, some of our very own bacon, and of course some really fluffy looking whole wheat pancakes. Now the only thing that would make this better, I think, here, let's do this. The only thing that would make this better, I think, would be a nice little dollop of our very own fresh churned butter. And this right here happens to be the violet syrup we made yesterday. So let's open that up and let's pour that right on. There we go. That is a delicious breakfast, guys. So, in our summer kitchen this morning, we've cooked some bacon, we've fried some eggs, we've made some pancakes from flour straight from our mill, and I'm really going to enjoy this. So, you have a great day, and we will see you again early next week for our next virtual field trip. If you like what we're doing, please support us by spreading the word. Tell as many people as you can that we're doing these. We'd love to have lots of viewers. Also, if you're inclined, visit our website at www.oldgristmill.ca, either just to learn a little bit about us, or if you can, push on the support button and buy yourself a season's pass to our site. Even if you can't use it this year, the money from it is really going to help us pay the bills, and we appreciate that. And we promise that if we don't have a good year this year, if we can't open for whatever reason, that we will honor those season's passes in 2021. Anyways, I'm Chris. This is the Grist Mill. We'll see you again early next week. Have a wonderful Easter in your home with your immediate family. Bye-bye.